As you know, I have the clocks. I'll put the clocks around the vehicle just so we can get an accurate representation of what it would take a DIY person to do this project and complete it. If I run into any problems, I'll also leave it on the clock so you can see what the problems are and what the solutions might be. And of course, let's hope there are no problems. Let's get into it. Okay, the plan is to install this Badlands 12,000 pound winch behind the bumper on my 1997 FZJ80 Land Cruiser. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to remove the control pack because the control pack is too large to put behind the bumper. So the question was, where would I put the control pack? And the plan was to put the control pack in this area. But of course, to do so, I'm going to need to relocate the window washer bottle and the overflow reservoir for the radiator. So what I decided is to get a SLE off-road window washer relocation kit that will move this window washer bottle to this area adjacent to the cruise control module, and this reservoir, this overflow reservoir, will get moved out here. So my plan is to do an accessory battery tray here and not put another battery there, and use that battery tray for the relocation pack. That's my thinking right now. So the parts have all come in, and as opposed to having one long video, I'm going to break the video into multiple pieces. The first is going to be to relocate the window washer bottle. Next one is going to be to install the accessory battery tray, and then I'm going to essentially confirm that what I want to do with the relocation of the control pack will work. Now I will say I did not measure the control pack, and that was a bit problematic because that thing is as large as a battery. Once I opened the box and saw how large it was, I thought I better have a plan B. So just in case it doesn't fit, I had a couple of pieces of flat bar bent so that I could mount the control pack to its relocation mount and then mount the relocation mount to accessory battery tray. I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll get into that right now. So this is what we're working with. Let's see if that Warn Solenoid will fit. This is where I was going to put it. Okay, that's the setup. Control pack sits here, and I hope the control pack is not so tall that this entire piece is taller than a battery, because it's going to have to fit under the hood where the accessory battery would fit. Disconnect the power. $10mm. There we go. Pour this out. Go ahead and get the mounting brackets attached to this. This mounting bracket is going to go here. All right. Kit's fitting together pretty nicely so far, so good. The cruise control cable runs between this bracket and the window washer bottle. See if we can get a better location here. fits. All else fails, read the directions, right? The bracket is not fitting the way it's supposed to, so we're gonna have to get that addressed. This seems like this needs to be back further, and for some reason it's not. These holes aren't in the right place. All right, that's it. Bottles installed. All right, there we go. So Slee pulled one on us. The instructions had the brackets on the back, but it wouldn't fit on the back, so this bracket, this side, needed to be on the front. That's the only way it would fit. Now, it's not pressing against the engine harness, and I can get the diagnostic port back where it's supposed to be. Perfect. There we go. The problem is this window washer bottle would not go in because it was too close to the firewall, and it was pressing against the engine harness. Wouldn't go in, wouldn't fit. Also, this bracket, if you were to just drop it straight down, should fit right over the hold down bolt for this air cleaner assembly. It did not. It was too close to the firewall. Also, when you look at the space between the cruise control module and the washer bottle, it's not supposed to be a lot of space between it, and these two spaces, this line here and this line, are supposed to run pretty parallel to one another like they are now. Before I made this change, they were not, so nothing worked. What I'm going to do now is cut this sheath back to expose the wires. Get rid of that. One of the wires is blue with the black stripe. One of the wires is blue, no stripe. 2 lengths of wire come in the kit. The blue is going to go on the blue wire. The black wire is going to go with the blue and black. So that's how this is going to be redone. And I'm going to stagger these so that I don't have a lump in the wiring loom. So I'll cut this one here, and I'll cut the other one back here. So just so they're not cut in the same place. I'm going to go ahead and strip these back. Okay, that's in there. Butt connector. This is a 14 to 16 gauge butt connector. That's the black stripe, so we want the black wire. Good mechanical connection. Okay, this heat shrink, I'm going to do a piece of heat shrink on a piece of heat shrink. So, by the way, I really like this DeWalt heat gun. It's portable. Keeps me from having to use a hair dryer. Truth. Z. it. It's been rewired. Just like this. And we should clip in place here. Keep this from coming out. Good to go. All right, everything is connected. Go ahead and refill this. See if it works. Starting to free up some space. The next project is going to be to install the auxiliary battery tray right here, and hopefully that's going to free up enough room to mount the winch control box.